Hey everybody, Scott from HuntTested here. We're big fans of SportDOG Brand and they are a sponsor. SportDOG offers a variety of e-collars for hunting and training and electronic fence systems. Today we're going to talk about my favorite e-collar, their TEK 2.0 GPS collar. When I started noticing GPS collars on the marketplace, I don't ever remember thinking that I would ever want or need one because I primarily hunt pheasants and grouse, and it just never occurred to me to explore these. In fact, I remember thinking at the time, what kind of idiot loses their dog and needs a GPS collar? Well, I'm here to tell you, apparently this kind, because it happened to me. Lena here and I were hunting in a 160-acre sunflower field in Winter, South Dakota on a really windy day, and I lost track of her. She wasn't responding. I didn't know where she was. And I remember thinking at the time, if I had only had a GPS collar, this would not be a problem for me. Now, luckily, my good friend found her 90 minutes later, but I can tell you that was a really long 90 minutes to be wondering what had happened to my dog and was she okay. So I vowed right then and there that I was going to have a GPS collar the next time I took Lena here out hunting. And so I started researching, and my research led me to this model from SportDOG Brand, their TEK 2.0. Let's take a look at it. Okay, we've come in from outside and we're in my shop, and let's take a closer look at the TEK 2.0. So the first question you might be asking is, why did I choose SportDOG? For me, it came down to several factors. First, I've owned multiple SportDOG products over the years, and I've always been pretty pleased with the quality and the features that they offer in their units. I personally like that SportDOG is a very focused company. Everything that they do is related to dogs and hunting. E-collars are not just one of many product lines for them. It's all they do. They're living and breathing it. I also like that the staff is made up of hunters and dog trainers, so they are really using their gear in the field and constantly trying to make it better and more rugged. And finally, SportDOG was the first company to combine a GPS with an e-collar. And, when I looked at all of the features, for me, the TEK 2.0 that we have here was really perfect for what I was looking for in a GPS e-collar. So let's take a look at the device. This is the handheld transmitter, I guess, if you will. It's a very rugged device. It has kind of a rubberized coating to it, if you look at it. One of the questions that I had for SportDOG was about this screen. I really kind of instinctually, I wanted to put some kind of cover on this because I assumed that it was really going to get scratched up. This particular unit I have used pretty extensively for 2 years now, and it's been in and out of my game vest more times than I can remember. And as I am looking at it, I don't see any scratches on the display area. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a very durable screen. So if we open this up, and you might get a little bit of strobing in the video display due to the recording, my view, everything is crystal clear. So the transmitter has a lot of different functionality. The device has a range of over 10 miles. Hopefully I never need anything close to that. If my dog is 10 miles away, I've got bigger problems. but it does have a really long range. And you can support multiple collars with this device. I believe it supports over 21 different collars. So if you're running a lot of dogs, you can do them all on this one handheld device. It's also waterproof. It's very rugged. SportDOG says this unit is submersible up to 5 feet. And the batteries are rechargeable and user replaceable. They're actually really simple to replace. You just open this up and you can pop a new battery pack in. But they are rechargeable. And just closes up like this. This is the charging unit that comes with the device. This cord is for the handheld device. It just plugs in the back here. Right there. And this clips onto the collar to recharge it. So there's nothing to plug into the collar per se. Finally, as it relates to charging, the device charges in 8 hours and it lasts about 12 hours per charge. So when I am hunting and using it, I am charging the device every night when I get to the hotel or when I come home. I just plug it in and charge it up. As for the collar itself, with the exception of this whip antenna, it looks like a pretty normal e-collar. Again, this one I've used for 2 years. It's been through multiple trips to South Dakota, a bunch of grouse hunting. It's a little scuffed up, but it's really well made and really rugged. Collar to turn it on. There's a button right here. You can probably see that. And they do come, it actually comes with a red collar. I always have orange collars on my dog, so I swap that out. But if you're running multiple collars, they come in a variety of colors, so you can change those out to whatever you'd like. So as you can see from this, it is designed, for a little bit bigger dog. They say 8 pounds or larger. This would be a big collar on an 8-pound dog. So my Brittany is 35 pounds and it's perfect on her. I actually trimmed the collar a little bit so I didn't have, they give you a pretty generous collar length on this unit. And I like to trim them so I don't have too much hanging off the side. The collar itself offers 99 levels of continuous, momentary, and rising stimulation levels. I personally mainly use its vibration and tone options. When I need my dog's attention, tone is usually all she ever needs, and she'll come back to me. The collar, like I said, it's very rugged. It's also built to be waterproof, and the collar is submersible up to 25 feet of water. And then as for charging the collar, this unit that comes with it, it just clips on the back and snaps on, and then it will charge. I kind of like this feature because you're not plugging anything into the inside of the collar. There's no flap to open up that can tear off or get dirt or gunk behind it. I think this is a pretty cool design for collar charging. I really like that design. So that is the collar. Now, when I am hunting, how I like to use the technology is pretty simple. It'll actually do more than I need it to do. So like as an example, you can have voice updates when it'll tell you when your dog is on point, as an example. I personally find that distracting. I like to remain as quiet as possible, but there might be some hunters that really like that feature. So that's available to you. One of the things that I really like is when I am using the collar, I like that the 3 buttons here are user configurable. So however you like to work with your dog, you can change these buttons to take on different functions. So for myself, I'm using tone a lot. And so I've configured this button to work with the tone. And so I can hit that, and that is tone, vibration, and that's continuous stimulation. And I can set the level of the stimulation, which is great. Most of the time I use my TEK 2.0 like I would any other non-GPS e-collar. I'm really using it, when I see my dog ranging a little too far, I pull it out of my pocket, I hit the tone button. It's very intuitive. I don't really even have to look at the handheld device. I can just pull it out and I can feel the buttons. I know I want to do tone or whatever button I want to select, and I'm bringing my dog closer in. What is really handy though, and a killer feature when you need it, is if I'm in a big field or a big wooded area and I lose sight of my dog, I like to go to this screen, which gives me my location and my dog's relative location. So if I lose sight of my dog, I can instantly see how far away she is relative to me and what direction she is from me. So I can turn and I can head in her direction. I can see if she's coming toward me or if she's moving away from me. So this is a great feature. I can zoom in, I can zoom out, and I really like this for peace of mind. If my dog would get caught in a trap or what have you, I'm using this multiple times a day when I'm hunting and I just happen to lose sight of my dog. And with my Brittany, if I turn my head, she's off to the races and she's gone. So this is a really nice feature. Another thing I should point out on this device is this scroll wheel is used in all of the apps and functions. And I really like that it has this thumb controlled wheel. It has a little navigation buttons and then a selector button in the middle. It's really well thought out and intuitive, and you can use it on all of the different functionality. So I really like that. This button on this side, it's kind of like a back button. So as you're scrolling around with this, you hit select. I can add a dog. I use the scroll wheel. So it's pretty slick. And then this view where you can see your location related to your dog is kind of a default to the back button. So it's taking you to this screen. So I was lucky. I found my dog, and I would say at a minimum, you can save yourself some unneeded anxiety. And, that's one scenario, but having this device, it really could potentially save your dog's life by investing in a GPS dog collar. I found this TEK 2.0 from SportDOG really to be high quality. It's extremely intuitive and easy to use. From a durability standpoint, I have 2 years on this unit and I've used it extensively. So I feel like it's well worth the price and worth your consideration if you're looking for a GPS dog collar. So that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and visit us at HuntTested.com.